Welcome back to 23-Minute Reads with me, Maya D. This is kind of like my virtual book club because in these 5 minute or so videos, I share with you my takeaways from my current reading. Right now, that is, new book alert, Dancing in Blackness, a memoir. As a part of my 23 to 23 challenge, I'm reading 23 minutes per day, every day, as an action of self love, as an investment into myself, and as a way of providing myself with some consistency in an ever changing world. Hoping that you will join me along in this journey by liking this video, subscribing to the channel, and dropping some comments down there in that comment section. Having in mind that while I have several decades of experience as an educator, as a dancer, and a curriculum writer, I'm not the know-all be-all for this book. I'm simply providing a space for dialogue. Well, this week I read pages up to page 12. And that's because I love reading the introduction, the acknowledgments, and all of those things because that's a part of the reading process. So up to page 12, including those portions. Well, let me get my notes. Feel free to subscribe while I'm getting my notes so that I can share my 3 takeaways with you. Takeaway number 1 is interpersonal micro practices. A term from performance theorist Judith Hamera was first introduced in our 21-minute reads when we were reading the book Hot Feet and Social Change. This term describes the off the dance floor relationships that were established, organized, and structured on the dance floor, surrounding the dance floor, and the dance community. As Dr. Usmari begins to hint at some of the people that we will meet in this memoir, the presence of these interpersonal micro practices are evident. Takeaway number 2 is dance. In the foreword by Dr. Brenda Dixon Gottschild, she says that sometimes she felt like she was reading a page turner, like this really exciting novel while reading this book. She says the writing itself felt like a dance as it navigated between personal and professional, societal developments, her story, and dance history. Takeaway number 3 actually speaks to some of that dance history. Takeaway number 3 is the double-edged sword. And remember, you can drop comments down as things are coming to mind, right? So go ahead and make sure you liked, make sure you commented, yeah? Takeaway number 3 is double-edged sword. Here's a quote from the introduction. I argue that the high art, low art dichotomy was more acute in Black dance culture, particularly since Black social dance and its motivating music helped establish American musical theater itself. End quote. The minstrel show holds the space, I'm going to say, as being the first American theater form. Now, we must remember that the vernacular music and dance of Black Americans is both the foundation and the inspiration for this American theater form. This becomes a double-edged sword. Why? Because through false representation, Black music and dance become national entertainment. If we go back and we look at history, we'll see how Black bodies were able to do their own entertainment. But we do remember this. We do know this. People literally paid to watch white bodies reproduce Black art, all while speaking against the actual creators. Critics of Black artisans during that time often described the artisans as untrained, untutored, unsophisticated, or that the talent was just natural, as if there wasn't some form of cultural technique, cultural technology present in the body of the actual creators, in the body of these artisans. So I'm left to ask, are we still allowing this practice in American theater? What do I mean by that? This idea where we opt for speaking for people or reproducing somebody's art rather than allowing those people to speak and produce their own art. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. And I hope that if you found this, not I hope that, I hope you found this inspirational, informative, or you just liked it. And if you did, I hope that you liked it and subscribe. Stay blessed, spread a good word. Remember to share this video, and I'll see you next week.